I just wanted to do a brief video to talk about causes of sleepiness. I've been seeing a lot of people recently who come to me with a label of narcolepsy, where really their symptoms have been of sleepiness, and there's lots more causes of sleepiness rather than just narcolepsy. Now that's not something that's well understood amongst health professionals. Often that term narcolepsy is used to describe sleepiness for any cause, and it's got lay use too. The Urban Dictionary lists narcolepsy as a tendency to fall asleep. Whereas really, narcolepsy is a neurological condition characterised by a loss of orexin neurons that only occurs in around 3 in 10,000 people. Yet if you ask the Australian population, around 1 in 2 people report being more tired or sleepy than what they expect to be. So clearly they don't all have narcolepsy. And we need to do a bit better in healthcare about differentiating these different causes of sleepiness. Some of the other causes of sleepiness that do get sent to me as potentially narcolepsy are sleep disorders such as sleep apnea, or other central disorders of hypersomnolence such as idiopathic hypersomnia, sleepiness associated with other conditions like depression or medications that might be used for depression or other psychiatric illnesses, or sleepiness and fatigue associated with medical disorders. I do see a number of people with chronic fatigue who get sent to me with maybe do they have narcolepsy as well? No, they haven't got two conditions. They've just got sleepiness that's occurring as part of their fatigue syndrome. As a clinician, there are some clues that I look for to help differentiate sleepiness, and it is tricky because unfortunately we don't have good tests to further classify sleepiness, and tests like a multiple sleep latency test are pretty non-specific. I can show that someone's sleepy, but it won't tell me why they're sleepy. But those clinical clues that I look for, one, is the presence of post-exertional malaise, that sense of tiredness or sleepiness made worse by exercise. Now that's not really a feature of narcolepsy, but is one of the characteristics of fatigue syndromes. The other feature that I find helpful is variation in sleepiness symptoms. Typically narcolepsy symptoms, once they're established, remain fairly stable across months, years, the rest of the life. Whereas sleepiness associated with, for example, depression might vary and wax and wane and have periods where it's worse, periods when it's a bit better. Same for sleepiness associated with other medical conditions. So I hope this is helpful, and really wanted to make the point that not all sleepiness is narcolepsy. We need to think about, are we just using that term narcolepsy to describe sleepiness, and what could be some other potential causes for sleepiness?
For the A to Z of sleeping well, head to the Hub, sleephub.com.au.